Yo. Tre Brown about to drop 30 again, let's get it.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Pelicans, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Timberwolves.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game.
That's it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Barron-J in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Randall against Williamson. Good work defensively by Randall.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up at full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Pelicans call time here. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Williamson passes to Jones. Williamson with it. 13 points in the game. Poole outside. They need this. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Poole's got 12 points in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Back to MP. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Williamson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reed giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
That's good.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. It's Poole on the wing, inside, Fears. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 9.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting...
Inside Edwards. That one's good from the corner. Edwards has got 20 points.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Eve Misi, Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Murray, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Charity stripe shot, and Edwards with the basket on the assist by Brown. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Back to Murray. Lets the three fly. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, just a great effort from Murray there, working hard to get to the line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Sinks the tray.
This is the next step for Zion. He needs to keep knocking down threes consistently.
Here's MP, and Brown with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Williamson passes to Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
And that one's good. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Williamson inside. Checked by Randall. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They get it back. Pass to Fears. Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fears' shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting an unbelievable 80% from the floor. Wow, what a performance.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
To the inside. This one for 3. Missed it. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work. But does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
Man, it is hard work. You got the best players on earth testing you on both sides of the court. And 20,000 fans ready to let you know when you fail. Doesn't mean it's not fun. I love putting in the hard work, Dominic. You should know that. How long you been following me?
Since the beginning.
You got a front row seat to the greatest show on earth.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thanks for talking with us, MP.
Hey, just keep watching.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO of Fuzzy Yellow Friends, who provides homes and toys to rescues all over this great city. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, MP and the team, for going so hard in the paint. Congrats on your huge win. And thanks to your dunks, we are going to be able to provide toys and homes to hundreds of rescue dogs in our great city.
Thank you. Do you have a rescue for us?
We have so many wonderful animals searching for forever homes. I'm sure we can find you the perfect companion at Fuzzy Yellow Friends. Thank you.
Great.
Stephanie?
Good game, MP. You are coming to tonight's game. We've got a special promotion that you're gonna love. If we make 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 3-pointers in the third quarter, everyone in this building is going to get tacos as a part of our Taco Tuesday special.
All right, so let me get this straight. We got to make 3 threes as a team in the third quarter.
That's right, Xander. And you better believe if I'm open, I'm hoisting it up because I want y'all to get those tacos everybody eats on MP tonight.
That's a promise, folks. Make sure y'all tune in.
Every year a little insurance. We all have a point.
He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland, and we'll be hearing from our... Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Brown in at the point. Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. And these guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
So tonight is the first of 2 straight meetings of these teams. Tim, a mini-series, if you will.
Yeah, and I love this, Kevin. It's all about the adjustments from game to game. Fascinating to see these 2 coaching staffs look ahead to the next game and how they can adjust to what just happened.
It kind of has a playoff feel to it because you have the same scheme you're facing back-to-back.
Absolutely gives you an idea of what you're going to be facing when you are in a playoff series with very little time to adjust for the next game.
Offline with his 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
MP passes to Edwards. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Sharp. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. Left side, Avdia. Now, here's Sharp. He had 15 points last outing. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 points. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great 3-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He dropped 24 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from MP. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in Milwaukee. The Bucks are making moves. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lillard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Brown outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Come in for Minnesota. MP comes in for Dillingham. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Avdia. Williams has a screen for Avdia. 6 to shoot. Pass to Camara. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Sharp.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. And it's Brown in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
That one falls. Avdia's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Brown kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Avdia. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And the basket by Kamare.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
109 left to play here in the half.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
But drive by Henderson. The quick look, no good that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. Rando grabs the board. Minnesota's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Sharp from outside the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. Brown, and it's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Timberwolves ahead, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. On the block, he'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Lillard in at the one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Right side, Edwards. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 19 points for Anthony Edwards.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you, Kevin.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Round with it. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. Trailblazers trail by 17. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low, here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingen is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him add another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
MP's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, if you thought the fans went extra crazy for that last three, that's not your imagination. That wasn't just in your head. That shot triggered Taco Tuesday here at the arena. And I hope they serve us here courtside.
And it doesn't matter what year it is, what teams are playing, or what the score is. When there is free food on the line, that is when the fans are at their loudest.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 19-point game.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Minnesota leading by 17. And we're going courtside now for a report on Toumani Camara. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's going to brave it out.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
And it's Klingen with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. To Silva with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a wide open. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 26 points as we get... And there may not be a lot of... He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
In for Minnesota.
One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. They've got Gobert, Brown out there with Dillingham. Then it's Robinson, so that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Drops in the layup for 2. Dillingham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Avdia against Brown. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Portland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Sharp, kicks it out to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, my goodness. MP finishing off that lob.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Outside, Avdia. No good on the 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Stolen by Avdia.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equals to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Out left to the wing. Lillard with no one around. And the 3 off target. And MP with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Brown's got 31 points. Lillard against Brown. Now Lillard. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the
strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
This organization puts a big emphasis on protecting home court and making our fans happy. So to get the dub and send everyone home with a bunch of free tacos, that's perfection.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
All right, MP. Huge game tonight against one of the top teams in the league. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm thinking, give me that camera. Yo, check it out, America. Yo, we're wondering where you got that fire t-shirt from, Zan.
You like this? It's from the fan giveaway tonight. They get a free t-shirt and a hat at the gate.
Yo, shout out to the marketing department. Fans love free stuff. They're gonna be geeked about this.
Everybody like free stuff, right?
Right. Oh, and I'm gonna have to tell them, save me a couple of them Johns, because them is nice, them real nice.
Yeah, I mean, I try. While you at it, please give me a hat, though. You know what I mean? They said they didn't have any more at the entrance when I came in.
Hey, I got you, Zan. Hey, don't even trip about it, bro.
I appreciate that. Give my camera back. Thank you.
MP, out.
The head coach of your Minnesota Timberwolves is Tre Brown. Let's hear it for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Robert Williams out there with Tobias Harris. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Stephen Curry. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Brown in at the 1. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
And here's Curry for 3. Reed with the rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Back to Curry. Uncovered. It's good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Good. And Brown gets the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Reed with the rebound.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And here's Brown for 3. And Warriors shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Shot is good by Curry.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. How about the promotion put on by the facilities here this evening? Everyone in attendance was able to pick up a brand new shirt and hat for free.
But you know, it's little gestures like this one that go a long way with the community. In the grand scheme, a hat and a shirt don't cost the team too much, but it can make a world of difference to a young fan enjoying their first NBA game.
Here's Brown. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Edwards for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
The 3 from Curry. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down. Oh, and he dunks it down.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Shot is good by Curry.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Brown. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Randall. Back to Brown. Outside McDaniels. Here's MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Williams. And here's Curry for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Brown passes to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. A deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you Minnesota making a change here. MP's checked in. The steal. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 64 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. Cool, nice job in the paint from Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Warriors also with a sub. Williams is checked in for Mina. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
Great open look there. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
You have to credit their effort. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
The long-range hit from MP.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Pass to Shannon from the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And here's Brown for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Again, the Timberwolves score. Here's Shaman. Yet to see a basket. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for De Silva. And Golden State also making a switch. Tobias Harris checked in for Draymond Green. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. The three from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Warriors trail by 13. Out to Harris. On the wing, Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's moving around the perimeter ready to fire.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
MP against Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 30.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Oh, and go. There, powers it home.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Minnesota leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Out of the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Anytime.
And that's a wrap on half.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Tobias Harris out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Stephen Curry, and then it's Landry Shamet. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready for work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Harris on the wing. No good from outside.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Williams finds Curry. Let's go with a 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Curry against Brown from behind the arc. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 23.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Steve Kerr wants it. Timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather. Talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Harris outside. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Woo! This energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
from 11 feet away, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of them. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Curry passes to Williams. And there's Curry on the assist by Harris. Curry's got 38 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Randall, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Curry for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Minnesota leading by 16. Edwards, a pass to Brown. Back to Edwards. Now MP. Releases. Another one falls for Minnesota.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Reed. De Silva comes in for McDaniels. And Golden State also making a switch. Pajemski's checked in. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Randall, the pass to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Yep, that one's good. Edwards got 17.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now Williams. Back to Pajemski. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pajemski's shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to MP. And here's Edwards outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Pass to Harris. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my...
And so it's Minnesota up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to...
Just picking us apart, right?
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 14. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. The 3 ball. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. Such a wide open look. MP's got 18 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 8 assists here tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And count it.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Nas Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels comes in for De Silva. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. McDaniels covering. Rebounded by McDaniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think.
Okay, knockout! Wow. And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to Shaman. Harris outside. On the wing, Curry. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And yep, it's good. Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
The three from Curry. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now. MP way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 36 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
It's Shamet on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Harris misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Curry, that's good.
Look, as his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Another miss by Minnesota. Curry surveys. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have to.
MP, great win tonight against very tough competition. This is becoming one of the toughest places to play in the league. Why is that?
Yeah, that's a natural result of how hard this team has been playing as of late. We made it a focus to win games at home, and we're seeing the payoff. Other teams don't want to come here. That's how we want it.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ryan, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
All right, it's Legends Night. We got a packed house here to celebrate. A lot of former players in the building. Anyone particularly looking to impress?
Yeah. This guy, right here. If you know ball, you know the OGs who came before guys like me. We wouldn't be here right now if this dude hadn't laid the path. That's why you see this jersey at every home game. That's a legacy in my hands right here.
How does it feel knowing he's going to be sitting courtside for this?
I've met him a few times, so I won't be nervous or anything like that. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of this guy. I'm talking about the franchise's greatest player. So yeah, I'll probably bring a little extra. Just for him.